so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyric scientist lab.
And I will always love you.
Please stop. Please fucking stop.
Do you like that rendition?
No, that's just horrible. How dare you ruin Whitney Houston like that?
I was paying homage to the great Whitney Houston.
That was disrespectful.
I apologize, but I want everybody to know that we love them here on this very special Valentine's Day edition of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with Jared Lee and RJ. And that's 324, if I might add.
What up, Epic?
Epic. I know you're out there.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And apparently, Mary Sturgeon sticking opening day.
Is it on Valentine's Day every year?
No, bro. It's a date.
It's a date.
It's just like every other hunting season / fishing season.
I see. Okay, this makes sense. It does. It makes a ton of sense. But you don't know what makes a ton of sense, Jared?
What's RJ?
I don't know.
Hey, yeah, we know you don't know.
Well, I know a lot.
Yeah, you might know, but not a lot makes sense to you.
A lot does make sense to me. It might not make sense to you that it makes sense to me. Doesn't matter. I would like to know what you thought of the halftime show of the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl in general. Just because I got to get this out of the way.
Why? Because Fox News told you what to say?
No. I don't care. I don't give a shit about that. I genuinely, I thought it was cool. The halftime show.
Okay, don't ask me and then tell you what your opinion is. The conversation.
But then you were like, oh, someone's telling you this.
No, that's not what I said.
No.
It was a joke, and you clearly went over your head. Why should any of us care about it? What do you mean? What, the Super Bowl? I don't know. Oh, because our teams aren't in it? No, yeah. I mean, it's still a spectacle. I still watched it. You know, I went to Shooters, and me and Clay were there, and a few other people. It was actually a fun time. I thought the game was good. I like defensive games. Everybody, see, this is why the game is ruined nowadays.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Because I like defensive games. And if an offense can overcome a very good defense, that just makes for a better game. But I'm also old school, but when they started changing the rules for fucking, I want to see somebody get blasted. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on the Redskins, but he was also on the Steelers. That used to rock people.
No, who did he play?
He's on that show Pivot, the podcast Pivot. Ryan Clark,
yeah, that's right. He was a Redskin. That's right.
Yep. So I like to see shit like that. Troy Polamalu or Lawrence Taylor. I want to see motherfuckers get rocked.
Hey, shit, Ray Lewis, dude.
Ray Lewis,
yeah.
fucking
Terrell Suggs.
No, what was the other guy that was with Ray Lewis?
You mean Ed Reed?
Yes, Ed Reed.
Oh yeah, Ed Reed.
I doubt any of us speak Spanish to understand what he was. See, here we go. You know, I speak a decent amount of Spanish. Like, I'm not fluent in it. I can understand more, and it really depends on the type of Spanish that it is. Like Mexican Spanish, I can understand easier because they speak a little slower.
All right.
But like Puerto Rico, Cuba, places like that, I'm like, all right, Panama, they speak fast. I'm like, y'all need to slow the fuck down.
It's probably from all the cocaine.
Possible. It could be.
No pun intended.
What he said, what else did he say? If you want to see someone get, what up? Oh, wait, someone get blasted, you should have seen me the last 2 days. I need some more context there, buddy. He got blasted.
Well, it sounds like he had a good time.
No, he's probably, I mean, if he's talking about drinking, that's one thing, but he could be talking about something else.
This is also true, too. Context matters.
I thought, back to what we were talking about, I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good, actually. It was a good performance. I don't think I necessarily needed to understand what they were saying to get what the vibe was.
Yeah.
A lot of people keep saying the vibe, but that's music in general. there's people all over. I'll tell you, perfect example. In Japan, I don't know about these days, but in Japan back in the day, like late 90s, early 2000s, hip hop was huge. And I guarantee you, most of those people who were listening to all those hip hop songs did not understand what they were saying.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of the music that comes out of America goes throughout the world. Not everybody speaks English, but they get the vibe.
Yeah. No.
Music is frequencies. Those are literally vibes. So, if you don't get it, you just aren't within that frequency.
Yeah. And I agree with you there, Jared. I watched the halftime show, and I'll get to the game in a second. But no, I thought it was produced well.
Oh yeah, Kessler's. Oh, we haven't had Kessler's in a while.
It's been a minute. It's been a while, my friend. No, but I thought it was cool, like from a production standpoint, and I'm glad it just wasn't like a traditional, like, I don't know, stage with just people dancing on it and things like that.
The last few years haven't been like that.
Yeah, but this seemed more, I don't know, produced in the sense. I don't know. I just liked how it was set up.
Kendrick's was pretty produced.
I'm not saying that it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even remotely throwing shade at anything at all. I thought it was well produced. And in terms of, like, I guess not understanding what he's saying because, you know, this, and that, I look at it just like you're saying, like, it's a performance. Yeah. It was cool. I thought it was pretty neat. And that's that. It's the halftime show. It just blows my mind that we just live in a day and age where we let whoever's in the halftime show, like, dictate us as a society for like a week. And it's like really weird. It's just really weird.
I know what you're saying, and it shouldn't. And like you heard people, I forgot her fucking name, that Kelly bitch, Megyn Kelly.
Yeah.
She was like, this is supposed to be a time to bring America together. Like, what are you talking about? So you're telling me sports is supposed to be the fucking what brings America together? No. How about you with your fucking hateful ass speech? Stop fucking, like, maybe tone that shit down a little bit. Maybe people start talking to each other as opposed to looking at what they see online and media, and maybe some shit might get fixed. Yeah. And then remember who the actual enemy is. It's the fucking government.
Yeah, dude.
And no matter who's up there. Because if you see all this shit that's going on, and like one side's like, the Democrats are in the files, and no, the Republicans are who gives a fuck? Get rid of all of them. And if the system goes down, I don't give a fuck. We need a new system.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty wild. Like, in the last 2 weeks, we've discovered that the world is being run by like criminals and like, you know, cannibalists.
But we knew this. We knew everybody knew it.
Yeah, we're just like going about daily life and
the thing about it was, as long as it didn't fuck the people over, we didn't give a fuck. And probably we should have. But then when the corporations started to, I told you, I keep saying this, when they brought those PACs in, when they let corporations dump money into fucking politics, that's when everything fucked. I remember, I don't remember what year that shit came in, but I swear I remember, and I was like, this is not a good thing. And ever since then, shit started going downhill, because then and then they just got more blatant with it, like fucking Elon with this last one. $250 million, dog? Like, what the fuck do you think?
Dollars? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, Hershey Kisses.
But yeah, it's just, yeah, man, it's fucking.
But yeah, back to the halftime show in the game. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a halftime show of the Super Bowl. The game overall, I'm with you. I enjoyed the game as opposed to most people because since my family is from Pittsburgh, I grew up on, big smash mouth football. So it's pretty cool watching a defense just obliterate another offense. It's like, hey, throw the ball. No, you can't. Hey, you want to go over here? No, you can't. It is fun to watch because I do enjoy it. Now, I do agree with you. If you do have an offense that can't overcome a great defense, then you're in for, obviously, a spectacle. Mm-hmm. I was maybe at some point in the game hoping for maybe a little more from the Patriots, but it was clear after a certain point in time, actually maybe after the first couple drives.
Yeah, the way that fucking defense was moving around the field, it was like, oh, this is I think I told Clay. I think it was probably like second quarter. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna fucking do anything.
And they didn't score for like the longest
Yeah.
time. Like
It was like the end of the second quarter, I think.
no, I think it was like close to the end of the third quarter when they
Was it
scored.
that late?
Yeah, it was like late in the game. So like all the like those points that you see like for the final score, they're really garbage time numbers for the Pats, honestly. But it,
Yeah, because then they probably took out. Well, now you don't take your fucking best players out in the Super Bowl, but I thought it was going to be one of those. They come out in the second half. Yeah, it was the third when they. I was like, I thought they were going to come out in the second half and fucking start actually playing.
yeah, no, and I can understand for most casual fans, it's like, oh, it's not that gunslinger type game where it's back and forth scoring left and right. I mean,
I'm a casual fan these days. I don't call myself.
well,
a
yeah, but
fan.
you have a good extensive knowledge of football.
Yeah.
You're not somebody who's just turning on the Super Bowl to enjoy the spectacle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, this game's boring.
Yeah.
Oh, Bad Bunny, turn on Kid Rock. Like, who wants to do that? I mean,
4
seriously.
million my ass.
Yeah.
Apparently that shit was pre-recorded, by the way.
I didn't look into it. I could care less.
I
because
kept the way my algorithm's set up these days, and I do it on purpose because I need to make sure I understand what both sides are saying. But then I'll read some shit and I'll be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, so overall, the one thing that did disappoint me overall about the Super Bowl, I didn't like any of the commercials, man.
Oh, that's a good point. I was watching something, and
There
they
was
were
like two I liked.
They were talking, and I'm a marketing dude, so like I've been doing marketing for many years, and I can't remember what the point that they came. Basically, I had been thinking about it too, and I was looking at them. I was like, they're just corny. Like who's writing this shit nowadays? Like you don't have. I'm like, do they have AI? Do they have ChatGPT writing their commercials and they just produce them? Like
It almost seemed
wild.
like it. I mean, obviously, I love the Budweiser commercial. That was cool because why not?
I don't even know if I saw it, to be honest.
And then the other commercial that I relatively liked because I didn't know what was happening was the Liquid IV commercial where it was all the toilets just talking, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was just like, "Look at your pee."
See,
And it's just so random.
That
But
sounds. I look at my
it was
pee
like,
all
what-
the time.
yeah, well, you should. It's for
You should look at all the stuff that comes out because you can see whether anything's wrong.
yeah. I understand. I think that's the point of the commercial. Stay hydrated. But
Okay.
But I only liked it, I think, because it was like a little creative, and not that there weren't other ones in there, but nothing just stood out to me as like really like, oh man, that was a really good use of promotion or whatever the case may be.
And I don't know. I think that's another thing that's sad is creativity is gone. Oh, we talk about this all the time, like in movies and in television, and now it's trickled into the fucking commercials, bro. Even the Super Bowl. Like I'm not paying $1.5 million for that slop.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I
Like,
would fire my entire marketing department off of that shit.
yeah, there was nothing. There was a lot of. There was that like anti-Jewish commercial too, dude. That was like completely out of left field, and I was like,
wait, anti-Jewish or it was like don't be.
yeah, don't be anti-Jewish. Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you this right now.
So
Something's happening.
so
Because I've been getting on because I re-downloaded TikTok because I was like, I need more videos to make my videos.
Jared's
now my-
brain has been sparked.
But now it's not sparked. I was already doing like little.
No, I mean just now, like because you're like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I was already doing videos off of like other shit that I see that's just wild and just making fun of it and with like my characters and shit. And so I went back to and downloaded TikTok back on there, and shit's just hasn't been the same since before this whole switch over. And I keep getting stuff like for Israel. And every time I get one, I make sure I go block it. But I keep getting these like ads for that shit. And I'm like, the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, it's like really weird because one, hating anybody for any reason, especially
My bad. That's your algorithm, sir. Oh yeah, I need more kids falling and getting hurt. I like those. Those are my favorites. He says he gets Korean baseball cheerleaders and kids falling and getting hurt.
well, I mean I guess we can get down with both of those to a degree.
I mean, there's only. I'm not gonna say what I. Never mind. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, anyway, moving forward. No, but I was like, what is this commercial? And then I saw it and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And I was like, it just seemed like a weird.
But
I understand the message.
didn't they start that last year?
They may have.
It wasn't that. It wasn't those. It was like the basically the what was it? The he wouldn't do that or something like.
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm almost positive.
Basically talking about JC.
Yeah.
But I was even then I was like, wait, this is weird. And then now they're pushing it in the Super Bowl. But that's how you know right there where the money's coming from. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit is getting fucking weird.
Yeah.
And now that the fucking files are out and we know who was pretty much behind a lot of this shit, it's getting even weirder.
This man, Jeffrey Epstein, bought 330 gallons of sulfuric acid.
I saw that.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Yeah, that was a clip that I saw from Rogan where they were talking about that. Apparently, that was like the fourth time that it happened. I don't know how many. It's supposed to be for the pool or some shit.
Yeah. So I read
But that's
that.
a lot.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you because I don't know the process they were speaking about using the sulfuric acid.
Yeah, you don't need that much.
Yeah, but I don't know exactly what is it. Just like cleaning
Yeah.
with sulfuric acid.
Yeah, like if you've ever been to like a public pool or a pool in like a community, sometimes they'll dump acid in there, and I don't think it's a lot, but but they'll tell you you can't go in the deep end for X amount of minutes or whatever, because until that shit fucking spreads around.
Yeah.
But basically it's to kill bacteria and all that shit. Like chlorine does it, but I think they use acid as well.
Yeah, but 330 gallons, dude.
Yeah, 55-gallon drums. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. And there's already shit in there about, rituals and cannibalism and shit like this.
But we knew that because remember I was talking last week, like the skull and bones.
Yeah.
And what was the other? That shit that Alex Jones, when they snuck up on their, I forgot the name of the place, but it was like there's video of it where they were basically doing like this weird ritual out in the woods, and it was hard for anybody to get there. And if you got there, people with guns would be like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
This reminds me of True Detective Season 1, dude.
It could come from that. It could be a part of that. 5 gallons of shock or chlorine per normal size high school swimming pool if someone shits in it to clean everything. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
So you only need 5 gallons to clean basically you said a high school size swimming pool. So I can picture one in my head, but in terms of size, I couldn't tell you dimensions.
Even like a one at a neighborhood, like, I mean, you don't need a lot. You don't need that fucking lot.
Yeah, so that just leads me to believe that they're just like dismembering people.
And I will tell you that. Oh yeah, because he was a lifeguard. Gotcha. I forgot he was a lifeguard. And then I just forgot what I was gonna say. What was that? Oh, no, wasn't that? Fuck.
Sulfuric acid. Cleaning pools. Dimensions.
Cleaning pools. No, I don't remember.
Bodies being chopped up.
Yeah. Yeah. The cartels do that. They will put bodies in those barrels, and that's how they get rid of them.
It's even you know what makes this weirder is that I don't remember last week when we finished the show, and shout out to our buddy Selwyn Fisher for coming through last week. Awesome episode. Can't wait to have you back over, buddy. But that news anchor's mom that's missing, Nancy, I think it's Guthrien.
That's a whole nother fucking weird one.
So the whole thing is fucking weird as shit.
You
right
need to
now.
get on TikTok, bro, because I've seen some conspiracy theories that are fucking wild.
Yeah, no. So I'm starting to see them too, Jared. I hope that at some point in time we're not crazy, because I feel you when you were like, hey, like when we were talking about the commercial for the Super Bowl, like something feels off. It does.
Yeah.
And so this woman's missing, and if you do a little digging, her daughter was the first person to interview the Epstein victims back in 2019, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So now that with the files coming out, and then this woman missing, and then that happens, and then there's some other little details in there. They just recently found that the DNA in the house and the blood doesn't belong to the mother.
What? Okay, that's weird.
It's weird. It's weird as shit, dude. So all that, the blood, the gloves, none of her DNA is on it. So it's just fucking weird.
Hmm.
And last night when I was,
you're talking about blood. I didn't know there was blood or anything.
Yeah,
I have not really been paying attention to it. The big thing that I've been seeing is how, like, Fox News has been constantly having drone footage in the corner of every broadcast, and they're just talking about this joint nonstop.
They are talking about it nonstop.
Which, for me, is weird because I feel like they're trying to distract the demographic or whoever's that base from something else.
I will say this. Excuse me.
I couldn't tell you about CNN because I see clips from that stuff. But when it's the talking head and the group of talking people, like, fuck all you guys. I want the news. I don't want your fucking opinions. Give me the fucking facts. That's all. I don't need you fucking discussing shit and you have no idea like anybody else has no idea.
Yeah, and so they have been covering it quite a bit. Since it's been a thing, but I will say in the bits and pieces that I watch in the evening time when I get home, they will cover it for a good portion of the show, and then they will discuss other things, but it will ultimately revert back to that
because it's so fucking weird, man.
Because Fox News, or just I think other broadcasts as well, they're having some of the local detectives come on, former FBI agents. They've had Harvey, Levine from TMZ on there because apparently this.
Oh, you mean he wasn't the guy who was in the fucking files?
Yeah. So yeah, it's getting wild, bro. So
maybe most of because didn't Rupert Murdoch getting in trouble for a lot of shit too?
Possibly, I'd have to do.
Bro, something is weird is going on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So like. I'm not trying to put on my tinfoil hat in any capacity.
Oh no, I'm 100%. My shit is on because there's fucking shit getting beamed in somewhere, and I don't want it in my head.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. What I was gonna say though is that apparently, like this, whoever did this or somebody keeps emailing TMZ directly, and obviously TMZ is cooperating with local authorities.
Yeah,
but they're asking for like the weirdest shit. Last night they were saying. They got an email saying, "Hey, I know who the kidnapper is if you give me 1 Bitcoin," which is apparently worth.
The Bitcoin thing is weird. I keep hearing about they're asking for like $50,000 in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is like at 50,000 or 60 something. I haven't looked at it in a long time because just the crypto shit. I don't know, bro. I guess you can make a lot of money off of it, but you have to hold that shit for so long and know when to sell it before. Like I should have bought the Bitcoin that I had that I could have got back in fucking 2012 when it was like $100. And if I had held on to that shit, bro.
I love seeing those little reels where it's like me in 2008 instead of buying Bitcoin, and it's like.
Well, I was just scraping by back then.
Yeah, no, I understand this, brother. Yeah. no, I understand.
Shit, I'm just scraping by now. Where did I go? Oh, I was at the dollar store earlier today, and I had this like little joke that I was like just fucking around. Like it's more like a cheesy hacky joke. It's like dollar stores, huh? More like $1.25 store. When I fucking wrote that shit, the shit in the dollar store was $1.25. I went in there today, everything's $1.50.
Oh my god,
the shit is just going up.
in the dollar store. God damn it! Is at least of dollar quality.
Yeah, I mean they have decent stuff in there. But they ran out of Reynolds wrap today. But then they had paper towels. Like I don't need no fucking crazy special paper towels. It was like 2 rolls of paper towels for $4. But then I go to the back, and there's Bounty back there. One for $1.50 each. So I got 2 of those. I just saved myself a fucking $1.
Yeah, hell fucking like, yeah, dude. They probably about 5 cents.
You know why?
Tax.
You know why? Because that shit was up front and it was under new items. So like the lazy motherfuckers won't go to the back to see if there's more. Like I went back, I was like, oh, $1.50. I'm not getting this for fucking $2 for $4 when I can get 2 for fucking $3.
Hell yeah, dude. Way to fucking beat the system. Go, Jared.
Oh yeah, cleaning supply. That see, man knows what he talks. Cleaning supplies at the dollar store, hands down. There's no reason to go anywhere else. Don't go to the fucking grocery store. Don't go to Walmart. Don't go to Target. None of those fucking places to get your cleaning supplies. The dollar store. That's what I went for. I went for toilet paper, paper towels. I got one of those little tablet things that you drop in the toilet.
Yeah.
And some more fucking Comet. I like the Comet with the bleach because you can spray that shit and then let it sit, and then when the water runs down, it'll clean it. So I don't have to.
There you go. Just take a nice wag, and wipe.
But yeah, shit is getting, man.
Epic. What are your thoughts on the whole Epstein Files thing there, buddy? Just because it's
Wait.
like.
Hold on, before you go there.
Sure.
Multiverse. I keep hearing that too. The multiverse, we took the wrong path. I don't know. I told RJ last week, I was like, I wonder if we all just died. And like, this is fucking hell.
Well, I mean, if it's hell, I mean, I got video games. I mean, it's. I don't know. Maybe it's like purgatory or something. I don't know. I do feel like something somewhere fractured the timeline. It's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
Like we're like literally learning that everything that we were like, no, you're fucking crazy. No, we're not fucking crazy. It's
and I don't know. Everything's been fucking. Apparently, this shit's been going on. What we're talking about has a lot of people have been knowing about this for the last 20 years.
Yeah, and it's.
But as far as like the economy and shit, the way that all is working, that started with Reagan. So that's like the last 50 years. And because I was watching the video the other day, and it was like the guy was like, but basically, blah blah blah, shit started, and I said it right when I said it. I was like 50 years, and he said it right after. I was like, I knew it. Like I know I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around for most of that shit. Like I remember Reagan being president. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I don't know. You don't want to be. Don't want to be in my head on this. I've got far too deep into. Oh yeah. We don't want. We want to try to have shit. What's it called?
Have you actually been reading the files, buddy?
I don't know if he's doing that.
Well, I mean, I'm just reading.
Tron said he wanted to talk about the political landscape, but I don't know.
I mean, if there's one person to set it off, it's that gentleman right there. And I know it might get a little wild and crazy, a little out of control, a little bit under our skin. Nah, not really.
Nah, I don't know, cause he'd be on the Alex Jones tip, and
well,
some of the stuff he is like, because here's what I'm confused about. I don't know. I'm not really. I guess because he was like, oh, the globalists are always the globalists are trying to take over the world. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't think that's how the economy works now.
Yeah,
like we are a global economy.
Yeah, and
to try and like what they're trying to do is do isolationism, which did not work. It didn't work fucking during World War I or II. Eventually, we got pulled into those fucking wars.
Yeah.
So like, it's not a good thing when the rest of because what's gonna happen? You start pulling shit away, you start tariffing motherfuckers. What's gonna happen is, it's already happening. These other countries are gonna go, even our closest allies, which probably are not close anymore, are gonna go other places to get what they need. They won't come to us anymore. So it's going to fuck us over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you.
Like the whole shit. Like some shit that we were trading with Canada. They're like, fuck it, then I'll go get it. The last place you want these motherfuckers to go get it is fucking China.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we're under the not me, but
where's my phone?
Most Americans are under the impression that China is some third world country. Bro, no. They are fucking ahead of us. But no. America's this great technology place. Like, no, bro, they're way ahead. Remember did I tell you about how they have electric cars where they can just pull in when the battery's dead and they'll unscrew the machine, they back in, the machine fucking comes up, unscrews it, takes the old battery off, takes it away, puts the new fully charged battery up, boom, and it takes less than 3 minutes, and then they're off.
So I actually found this last night. I actually almost sent it to you, but I was like, I wanted to save it for the show. I randomly scrolled across this, luckily in the horrible thing that is the internet. So it takes 19 to 21 hours on a daily train to travel between Chicago and New York City, which is roughly the same distance as Beijing to Shanghai. A trip that only takes 4.5 hours by high-speed rail and runs 41 times a day in both directions.
Yep.
Our infrastructure is so far behind.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I thought about that, what you just talked about, how we were talking about it a couple weeks back, and I was like, that's fucking nuts. That is legit fucking nuts, dude.
And the other thing that we want to think about, that I turned my computer on this morning, and with Windows, there's always like a picture of some beautiful place, and then they're trying to sell you shit like, oh, buy your ticket to this place. And then it was one thing came up, and I was like, damn, that's a pretty ass fucking city. What it was like Macau. I was like, I've kind of heard of Macau, but where the fuck is Macau? I fucking Googled it. It's fucking China. And this fucking city was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And like the architecture was crazy. I'm like, okay, man, what the fuck is going on right now?
No, I've never really thought of China as a third world country. I've always thought of it.
Yeah, but it's been portrayed. I guarantee you motherfuckers out there think, oh, well, China's behind us. Fuck this. No, bro. While we've been fucking hating them, they've been advancing their civilization.
Yeah, no, I think when people think of China or anything like that, they think about sweatshops and,
manufacturing. They're huge in manufacturing.
And stuff like that.
Which is why they're going. And I fucking had a professor years ago. I remember him saying this. He was like, "We're moving." This was shit. What was this? 2002 or 3. So this is like that's 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. And he was basically like, the United States is becoming a service-based country, and like the more and more we become service-based and we stop manufacturing things, the more we're gonna get behind. Now, part of the tariffs is, I get it, what his thought process was with tariffing things, because you want to bring manufacturers back to the United States. But like you were saying, the infrastructure is so far behind. You know how long it would take to fucking start building factories again?
Yeah, we'd never see it in our lifetime.
Yeah. Like, you can't. They're gone. It's gone, bro. It's over,
gone, bro.
It's over. And me and her, me and him. He keeps saying he wants to come over here and do the podcast, but whatever. We always have this conversation, and he was like, "So where do you think this is going?" And I'm like, "Going, bro. This shit's over. We're not the number one superpower in the world anymore."
It is crazy though when I read that 41 times a day that does that.
Yeah, exactly, Epic. There's no way we could do that. It would be far too expensive. Exactly. Somehow we would bring back. They're trying to, but you got to think about it. He said they would try to bring back slave labor. They're in a way. I read something today. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, basically they're trying to bring. But that's how America was built. The people who had the money and who had slaves during the trade, the Atlantic trade slave, they got money they made profit for free. They didn't do anything. This country was built on free labor. And they don't know how to. That's why the corporations don't want to pay people. They only want to pay the people at the top, because now we're the slaves, because we're the ones who pay the taxes. Like
I think I'm gonna quit my job.
Well, that's the only way shit's gonna get better if we all stop working. Because what are they gonna do? If everybody stopped working and nobody paid taxes, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah, even in the Constitution, it says a voluntary tax too. Like
That's out the window. And now I don't even want to get into the voter rights because that's a hidden poll tax, which is also illegal according to the Constitution.
yeah, it's wild. You know, the IRS is like the mob. You know, you don't have to pay them, but something bad might happen to you. You know what I mean?
Look, I will be. And I used to think differently about it, but the IRS is not really as bad as some of these other government entities.
Really?
I don't really, because they're not gonna like totally hound you down unless you're like making millions of dollars, like Lauryn Hill or Wesley Snipes. That's what they did time for, because they made a shitload of money and they didn't ever pay anything. It was like, you got to give them a little something. You can't just be like, oh, I ain't paying shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a wild thing to do. But I guess if I had I don't know what I would think if I had that much money. It's like if you have that much money, it's like, yeah, here, go ahead, have some, like, and then just woohoo, you know, that kind of. Well, not woohoo.
Well, I think what it is there people aren't as educated on how the taxes work. Like, if you make money from like a film or a record label or something, you have to pay your own taxes. The same thing if you own a business, you have to pay your own tax. Or if you work, 1099 person, which basically you're self-employed. Whoever you're working for is going to give you the money. They're not going to take taxes out of that. So when you go to report on your taxes, you're going to be like, okay, how much did you pay throughout the year? Oh, you didn't pay shit? Well, this is how the percentage, because this is how much you made. But when you're making millions of dollars, say I made $10 million, I got to pay 32% of that back to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I get what you're saying, but yeah, it's wild, bro. But yeah, back to the slave thing. So after the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed the slaves, quote unquote, that's when they started making, I think they called them black laws, where it was, they were freed, but if you didn't have employment, there was this thing called vagrancy laws.
Yeah.
So you didn't have an employer to report to, they would throw you in jail, which in turn would put you in prison, which then in turn, the prisons are going to send you to places to do work. And sometimes they would send these people back to the slave plantations that they came from just to do work for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all fucking wild.
And
dude.
then once so that was during the 13th Amendment, and then there was one other amendment. I forgot what that one was. But when that came into play, that's when Jim Crow laws came in. So then they've been trying to get free labor forever, because people just never wanted to give up their cheap labor. Zero to very cheap labor. You know what I'm saying?
It's since we're talking about laws and stuff, I recently saw a clip. There was this guy on Rogan. I don't know who he was, but he's from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how social media over there, how they're becoming they're like insanely strict on social media posts and like what you can say. He was basically
well, England that's the difference because England, they have hate speech laws. So if you get caught saying horrible shit to, you know what hate speech is.
Yeah, of course.
You get caught saying some shit like that, you can get some time. So it's a little bit different compared to us, where we have freedom to say whatever the fuck we want. Now, public consequences may be different. We talk about free speech all the time on here. Just because I can say something doesn't mean I won't get in trouble for it. You know?
Yeah, no, of course.
But I'm not going to jail for it either.
Yeah.
I get put in the public opinion jail, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
These four walls.
Oh yeah, chain gangs. Yeah. All that shit was from them trying to keep their free labor.
And fucking no, but there was a story of a guy that I guess posted something about an airport. And he was just like, "Oh man, this airport's crazy." He was like, "I'm just gonna blow it up or something like that."
Oh yeah, you can't say shit like that.
Yeah, or it was something along those lines. But he's doing the year in jail, and he's doing a
It's kind of a that's more like that's terrorism, brother. Even if you're saying it in jest, it's kind of terrorism.
I have to figure out what the guy said because it's not something. It's something that you could take as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, "Oh no, you can't say this at all. You're going to jail." And I just thought it was kind of crazy, because it wasn't hate speech towards,
I know, but you can't say stuff like that. Like,
no, I understand you can't say stuff like that.
Even here, you said you're gonna be put on a list somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're coming for you.
Yeah,
You're gonna do what on what date?
It's no different.
We'll see the day before.
So what was his argument? Like, it's getting out of hand over there?
Yeah, there was like a lot of really. It was just a couple days ago when I saw this, so I'm trying to like.
I don't really watch Rogan anymore because.
Well, it was just a clip. It was just something in my feed. It wasn't like some guy. I was like, "Oh, here, let me watch this."
And it's not. It's like he just doesn't have any interesting guests on there. Like I like when they're talking to comedians, but then he always gets super into politics and shit. And I'm like, I don't fucking care about this shit.
And so I'll have to find it. When I find it, I'll send it to you.
It ain't no big deal. Good.
Yeah, I just thought it was like relatively interesting. That's all. I was like, "Oh shit."
No, I mean. I don't know. Shit. Speaking of that, you see how fucking they're protesting in Italy during the fucking Olympics? They're protesting everything.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on over here, like on our behalf, everything that's going on. And then the shit in England, you heard about that?
I don't know. I've been vaguely following the Olympics. I've been watching curling.
Well, no. Aside from the shit that I'm talking about, that's happening in the UK right now.
No.
With the prime minister and the ambassador to the United States. You haven't heard about this?
If I did, it's a couple
this
days
is why
ago.
you got to be on TikTok, bro. Because I get Sky News and shit too. So that's a channel over in the UK.
Isn't it like Australia or something like that?
No, Sky is the UK. I just said.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be a Sky UK version.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a Sky Australia. But anyway. It might be. I don't know because I watch F1 on Sky too. But anyway, fuck, God damn it.
Sorry, I was just curious.
There's this whole shit where, man, I can't believe you haven't heard about this. So, the prime minister, I forgot his name. He appointed, and I forgot his name, this guy as the ambassador to the U.S.
Okay.
Like for Trump, like. Apparently, he was found to be a part of the Epstein stuff the first time he got in trouble.
Yeah, so that I do know.
Yeah. So there's this whole big thing. That's why I'm saying, like, some of these governments are actually going to go down. So there's this whole thing, like, they asked them, like, so did you know, like, they're in Parliament, which is their Congress, like, did you know that this guy was still fucking with Epstein after he fucking, you appointed him the ambassador to the U.S. And he was like, yeah. It's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
And so, like, now he might have to step down. The other guy the ambassador dude already stepped down.
Yeah, so I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
So
that was just last week, this past week.
No, but I remember when the news about this came out, I want to say a little while ago. My mom was actually talking about it because my mom is like super into the royal family and all that shit. And it's like one of her favorite things to watch.
That's a white lady thing. That's because Christina P., Tom Score's wife, she's the same way. She loves that shit.
My mom loves it. If there's a book on it, if there's a special on it, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a white lady thing.
It's cool. But my mom brought it up to me, and I was like, really? And this was before they released the files and everything. I was like, oh shit. I was like, this is kind of nuts.
Are you talking about the brother?
Yeah.
Have you seen that picture?
Yeah. So, dude, I don't want to. It's nuts though, and
it's insane.
And the thing is, we're like I was saying last week, I was like, what if they're like just dropping all this information on us at one time just to like overload us and just be like, well, there's nothing we can do.
Well, I think that's what the original plan was, but they don't see. This is how you know. And here's okay. Two things. This is how you know they think they're smarter than everybody. Like you motherfucker, just because you got power doesn't mean you are smarter than a lot of people in this world. The internet, again, remains undefeated.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
They will this collective of people have gone through different, and they'll find this part. And I think a lot of these, even the people in Congress, are like they see stuff online. But the other side of that is stuff that like the White House has been putting out on social media. Department of Defense. I refuse to call it what the other guy
Department
called
of War.
it.
It's just so weird.
I refuse to call it that because we're not at war.
Sounds like it's something out of a video game.
Well, we're at some kind of war. I have reason to believe we are in a Cold War right now. But I digress. What the fuck was I saying, RJ?
But, I don't know, man. There's a lot that's happened in the last couple of weeks.
I was saying how all all these social medias that are like actually attached to this government, how they be posting like they think they're funny. Like I saw one today actually. It was on X and it was who was it? Was it the Justice Department? Oh no, it was the Department of Homeland Security, because you heard what Cardi B said at her concert, right?
Yeah.
She was like, if ICE comes up in here, we gonna fucking jump their ass.
Yeah,
and so fucking Department of Homeland Security came back and on their account, which is wild. Like, what you're supposed to be like representative, like you're supposed to be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
What, professional?
Respect. Yes, professional is the word I was looking for.
They told her not to like drug people and shit.
Yeah, they was like, don't drug people and rob them. Like it's like you're in your past. And she came back. She was like, well, don't fucking drug people and what? Oh, and then do bad things to kids. She said much harsher words than that. I don't want to say it on here. It's just funny, like, and like I go back and forth with like whether I like Cardi B or not. But, like, she is funny as shit. Because as soon as I read that, I was reading the comments, and then I was just in my head, I was like, after I read what she said, I was like, oh, I was like, all right, Cardi. But then you got fucking Nicki Minaj. And I was always thrown off by Nicki Minaj. Like, some of the music that she did, like, in the early days, like, what was the BET Awards where she did the Cypher?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
I still think her verse on Monster is like.
I was gonna say Monster I like that, and is it Monster or Mercy Alago?
No, it's Monster. I promise you.
But it's Mercy that she's good on there too, right?
Yeah, she's good on that. She's got a couple solid.
But there was just always something about her that I didn't like, and now I know why. But anyway, I digress. What were we? What else? You went somewhere else, but then
well, no, I was just saying, like, just so much has happened in recent weeks, especially just with like all this information coming out, and I mean, it's a lot to take in. I mean, there's folks out here who are literally, I mean, dude, there's emails out there indicating that Israel is running like United States elections, and it's.
What do you mean?
It's just.
What do you mean that we this is obvious?
Yeah. So
by what you just said. At the Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah, no, I know. And it's
that's propaganda, brother.
I understand that. And it's just kind of like wild. Like we're all like watching it happen in real time. And it's just.
Well, I had a thought about that earlier when we started talking about all this. I think we're just older now and we are more aware of how things work. And here's the other thing. I think part of why their social media, whoever they have running their social media, they think they're funny, but they're just, like you said, unprofessional and pretty much unethical at the same time. But they don't know any, like the internet, people who, especially our generation, like including mine, because I'm in between Gen X and Millennial. But all the generations after that, we know the internet. These old motherfuckers don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're behind the power curve. That's why they keep fucking up, because they think we're stupid and we're not gonna notice what they're doing. And then when we don't blow that into the microphone.
I'm not. I
just watched you,
dude. I'm taking a puff of my vape. Let me puff my vape.
It went right into the microphone.
It's all right. It's all right. It's been here for years. It's good. It's in good condition. We keep things in mint condition here. Jesus.
Anyway, yeah, it's just a lot of they I do have hope. I see when for a light to shine, darkness must come through, or whatever. I don't know how to say it. There's a saying behind there.
Oh, what are you trying to be a poet now?
No.
So let's switch gears here.
Yeah,
a little bit.
like you started this. Not playing.
Well,
we started talking. It came from the Super Bowl, and
because it's all connected.
Yeah, they're trying to politicize everything. And
yeah,
it's
I
so
hate
annoying.
it. It stinks. I hate it.
And then
I can't wait to go to the movies.
We always said we didn't want to make this political, and I even tried not to pay attention. But it's these days it's impossible.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
And there's certain people that I'll talk to. There's only one. I don't want to name names. There's certain people that I'll talk to, and they're like, "Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Like, what the fuck you mean? Oh, I don't pay attention to politics. Like, what? What do you mean? This is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is bigger than politics right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's bigger than politics, dude.
You telling me your pockets ain't hurting, bro? You know, it's just mind-boggling. And then they want to act like I'm always talking about politics. No, I'm talking about just living right now. All this shit is about living. Oh my god.
I just wanted to get.
I hate when you sing because
I'm not a good singer. I try. I was going to be on American Idol, Jared. You don't know that. I was going to sing in front of Simon Cowell and Paula Abdul.
You would have got kicked out.
Probably. More actually,
not for me, dog.
It's yeah. There you go, Randy Jackson. What I was gonna say, shifting gears a little bit. I want to get into games a little bit.
Oh God,
just a little bit, because Sony had their State of Play showcase the other day.
Oh, I missed it. God damn it!
And man, did they fucking kill it, bro? Like literally everything looks like an absolute.
Get to the point.
The point, Jared. The point is, one, we have a lot to look forward to here in the near future. And then another reason I brought it up for all you Solid Snake fans out there.
God. You're the only one.
I might be the only one. There's got to be somebody out there listening that is also a fan.
Yeah, all 6 of them.
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots is finally free from its PlayStation 3 purgatory.
All right, calm down.
Oh, my God.
All right.
It is a joyous day.
Also, I just want to let you guys, all 6 of you that watch the show. And
thanks, guys.
And the 2 of you who comment, appreciate it. Oh, and the 2 of you that like, share, and subscribe. But
thank you. I'm just saying, it's a joyous day in the world of being a nerd.
Great Scott.
Okay, great.
That's exactly how I felt.
All right. Anything more interesting than fucking just Metal Gear Solid?
Well, I've been watching Wonder Man. I have.
Oh, you haven't finished it yet?
I have 1 episode left, brother. Unfortunately,
God.
I know. I've been doing good. I've been squeezing in here, squeezing in there, squeezing in
They're
over there.
30-minute episodes.
I know, but I do kind of like have a busy day sometimes. So, and then sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to watch this right now.
I mean, it's not like it's heavy.
No, it's not.
Well, some parts are. You're past the heavy part.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I really think this is one of Marvel's best shows that they've ever written.
What the fuck did I tell you?
And I don't know how to describe it. Their chemistry is just really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
The story is good. The humor is good. You're the Mandarin. I love it. I just love the whole thing.
That dude. They have a episode of New Rockstar. They break the showdown.
Yeah.
I didn't that, and a lot of the movies that I forgot the guy's name, the actor, the Mandarin guy.
I can't think of his actor. His name is Trevor in the show.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about basically there's a lot of posters like throughout the show that were of like the movies that he was in.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I was like, oh, this motherfucker's got a body of work. Like, it's crazy. So like it and both of them, to get, like you said, their chemistry, they're like, these are great fucking actors.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because that's why the other show with Seth Rogen is doing well. What was it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically filmed the same way. It's a film about the film industry, but it's filmed like a film, if that makes sense.
No. Understood.
And but those two, their chemistry is fucking, like you said, it's a good show, but you can't have just good writing. You had to have the good actors.
Yeah, no. So Wonder Man and Barnaby are like the homies now. I just think it's very well written. And I can't wait to see the role that he plays in the
same
because I was kind of watching the episode the other day. The guy, the doorman Davis.
Yeah, that guy's a stand-up.
I thought he for that episode that was solely focused on him, I thought he did a great job. But then I'm like, his power is very particular, right? And I'm like, where is this gonna fit in here towards the end of the year?
Well, he may not necessarily be in it. Like, he could just be like a side. You gotta remember, these are comic books.
Yes, I understand that.
So he might just be like a offshoot. I don't think that you talking about what's his name, Noir?
Yeah. Well, the doorman guy,
the doorman. I don't know if he's necessarily going to be in it.
Well, it just leaves a lot to the imagination in terms of what's like. Hey,
I could see Wonder Man being in there.
100%.
I don't know if and like I said before, I like the spotlights and the way they're going with them now, because instead of doing an entire movie of an origin story, it's not work. It doesn't work for them anymore. It worked for Iron Man, which, aside from Blade, brought back Marvel into everybody's forefront. But I think if they do it now, the only thing you're gonna get people complaining like, "Where'd this guy come from?"
Yeah.
Well, if you pay attention, there was a very good series that already came out, and I think they're doing I see so much shit. I gotta stop with the fucking online shit because I see so much shit.
Yeah.
And especially because I want to get to F1 here too. Like, I see so much shit. They're trying to do another series, and I can't remember who it was now. But anyway, I was like, that would be if they do it like Wonder Man, like where it's like a one-off thing. I think it'd be, and they should do that for every last new character they're gonna be introducing as like Avengers and shit.
Yeah, no, I think this goes back to when I think James Gunn said, like, when he was making Superman, he's like, hey, we don't need another origin story movie.
Yeah, well, it depends on.
Well, yeah, it depends on the character. I agree. Yeah. But I would say for lesser known characters, I feel like this formula does work.
Like Peacemaker. I thought that was pretty good. I like season 2 better than like season 1. I think because as much as I hated on him, like I feel like John Cena has become a much better actor. Like when he did Ricky Stenicki and Peacemaker season 2, and he's been in a lot of shit. What was he in that I was watching? He had like a quick cameo in it. I can't remember now. But anyway, he's been in a lot of stuff, and I'm like, okay, all right, John, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they used to do old school wrestling promotions. It was Southpaw Regional Wrestling, where it was just like the old school announcers from the 80s, and he was Lance Catamaran. And
okay, I don't care about wrestling.
Well, you should.
No, I shouldn't.
It's one of the greatest things ever invented.
Bro.
Conceit.
I told you I hate it. I can't stand it.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Please, man. I hear enough of that shit. I fucking hate it.
Well, I'm sure you.
I hate that, and I hate the smell of weed.
You hate the smell of weed. That's my American Idol tryout.
What was? I want to get
into F1.
Yeah. Well, there's something else, but yeah, F1 I want to get. So I need to get a fucking F1 sound too, like a engine or something. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Maybe that'll be your cue to move on to something else.
First of all, I talk about cool things.
I don't know. I'm very. somebody told me like a couple months ago, they're like, "You're hard to impress." I was like, "Yeah, I am actually. It takes a lot to fucking get me riled up about some shit." But anyway, so this week, well, they did testing in Barcelona a couple weeks ago, but this week was, well, that was more shakedown because this year is a new set of rules. Remember, I told you I think you should get into it this year. And there's a new set of rules. There's a new the chassis is different. The power unit's different. So basically every team is starting from zero. And this week they did testing in Bahrain, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they only broadcasted like the last hour of each session. So but I got to see next week they're gonna show the whole thing. So all day I'm just watching fucking.
Oh, okay, nice.
Testing. But you get to kind of see where some of the teams are, and there wasn't too much reliability issues, although people don't get it, and that's why I hate looking at shit especially on Facebook. When I see people laughing at certain shit, I'm like, there's nothing funny about that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's
could be bots.
They're talking about how Ferrari, because Lewis Hamilton, they pulled off at the very end. It was like 11 minutes left in the testing session on the last day, and people don't, especially newer people, they don't understand that it's testing is you want to try to break shit because you want to know what's gonna break when it's time, and that way you can fix that issue. That's why it's a fucking testing session.
Yeah.
So like I think they just ran out of fuel, but whatever, it's fine. They want shit to fucking break. But yeah, I don't know if I want to get into all the rule changes today.
No, we don't.
Wait, let's see. Missed the clip at 52-ish minutes. My bad, I was on the toilet. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what he said. What did he say? I don't know what he's talking about.
Are you taking a dump?
No, he said something about missed a clip at 52-ish. Oh, maybe he just left. I don't know. Anyway, so the power unit's different this year. I can't remember the exact specs. The electric engine is more powerful. It went from 150 kilohertz, I think that's what they go by, up to 350. So that it's like 470 horsepower from the electric motor, and then about the same from the internal combustion engine. And then they got rid of this part that brings the turbo, that gets rid of turbo lag. I'm probably getting way too technical for some people, so I'm just gonna not. But the cars are a little bit smaller, width-wise and length-wise, and you can actually tell on track, even though it's not by that much, but you can tell the cars are smaller, which is good for weight, and all the drivers are saying it's a lot more nimble. But the big thing about it is because you have to, on the straightaways, you have to use your battery power to basically go fast.
I gotcha.
That battery power runs down. And some of the cars, you can, especially at night, you can see the actual meter going down on their steering wheel. And it goes down really quick if you're using it a lot. But for it to recharge, you have to, there's three ways: lift and coast, which means you're lifting off, but you're not giving it any gas. Overload the throttle, which means you're hitting the gas just to bring the shit up, or braking. So that all that, when you're going into corners, recharges your battery. So we'll see what happens, because a lot of the drivers are already complaining. Like, it's not about driving anymore; it's about managing power. Which, because what you want that speed to come out of the corners.
Yeah, no.
But if you have no battery left, that means you can't push it to the limit.
I gotcha.
Down the straightaway into the corner. Because the whole point of the driver is to find the limit of the car and stay within it. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
So we'll see. Some drivers are liking it. I think it's mixed feelings about it. It's new to everybody too. So, and Cadillac, they were first time on track. This is the first American built from the ground up team on the F1 grid in over half a century.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye on Cadillac. I mean, the drivers aren't American, but we don't do too well in F1.
Well, they're also making a sequel to F1 the movie that we saw earlier, or last year, I should say. And that's actually got me pretty pumped. I enjoyed the first movie a lot. I don't know when this movie's coming out. It could be like 4 years from now, for all I know.
Oh yeah, you did send me the second one. I don't know.
Does it need a sequel? Probably not. But
yeah, I don't.
If it's anything like the first one, hopefully, then I'm all for it.
We'll see. I don't know. Speaking of that reminds me, we were talking about the Super Bowl earlier. And because I'm an F1 fan and I have a lot of F1 news in my feed, I get all the shit with Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian.
Oh, I did see that. That's right. I did see that.
I fucking hope to God. I hope they're just friends, close friends, I guess. Like, bro.
Your career.
Yeah, you're trying to get this fucking 8th championship. This chick has 4 kids. I mean, I hope you guys are in love and you're happy or whatever is going on. But don't let it interfere with your fucking season.
Don't let it happen again.
Not again. It never. He's had girlfriends during like in his not early, like early to mid part of his career. He used to date the lead singer from the Pussycat Dolls.
That's right.
I can't remember her name.
I know who that is though. I can like picture her like face and stuff like that.
But then he just completely cut out because he was like, especially when he was winning, like he was. And like for me, like this whole time you've been working trying to get this car straight, for like working with the team for like that last 8 months. I don't know. I don't know. Look, it ain't about as long as you just fucking drive, bro. Just drive.
And I guess on that note, there's one thing I wanted to talk about. I guess before we signed off.
Yeah, Nicole Schrigenzinger.
Schrigenzinger.
I don't know how to say her name. Skitzinger.
So we were talking about it last week. The monks who started making their long walk from Texas all the way back in October reached Washington.
Went right past my neighborhood, and I was tired. I was like, I'm not getting up.
They reached their final destination, which was here in the nation's capital earlier this week. And I know there's a lot going on. I know me and Jared just talked about the world becoming, imploding on itself pretty much. But I want to say how cool it was to see something like that and to see it bring people together. And something like that still gives me hope because I don't think there's anybody in the world who, like, everybody was into this. Like, people were posting, like, hey, we're going to see the monks, you know.
I mean, that was the point of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I just think it's really good, especially when we obviously live in a day and age where things are...
When monks are seeing shit's fucked up and they're like, okay, this is a walk for peace, some shit might be fucked up.
But you sent me that clip, and I actually saw it earlier in the week where the monk was basically talking about finding peace. And
within yourself.
Within yourself. And he said, hey, instead of looking at your phone first thing when you get up in the morning, right, today is my day of peace or peaceful day. And just build upon that. So I just wanted to...
Yeah, but he said before you even, like, don't open your phone, don't touch your phone, to like go to the bathroom. He said very human shit. Like, we all wake up, got to use the bathroom, like do... I forgot what else he said, but probably want to do some push-ups, maybe some sit-ups. Then you can go touch your phone. Maybe eat your breakfast, get your coffee. Just be mindful about everything.
Yeah, and I just thought overall it was a great message, and to be here in that area and to just see the hype around it was really, really, really cool. So just wanted to bring that up before I give you guys...
What? Oh, nobody said you could do that.
Oh, but I like doing it.
I know, but nobody said you could do that.
Oh, okay.
Because usually when that happens, you're going to... let's see. This chick is 47 and looks 30. Fuck, she is stunning. Yeah, I know.
Who is that? Who's he talking about?
Nicole Skidger.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that used to be Lewis Hamilton's boo. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. He likes music, so he always dates music chicks, which is weird why he likes Kim. I mean, I gotta tell you, man, Kim Kardashian is probably like actually cool as fuck. A lot of people like really like whoever she ends up with, like are like they're into her. You know what I'm saying? So like I know like the whole fucking TV show, but there's got to be something besides her looks that draws people to her.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair assessment. You know, all the hate and
Yeah,
everything.
the
and
Ray J
everything.
shit. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, it's but and I'm not saying I'm a fucking Kardashian fan because they're billionaires, and like, not every most billionaires became billionaires off of exploiting other people. So yeah,
It's all fucked up. It's just all fucked.
No matter how gorgeous they are, some guy sick of her shit. Well, yeah, no shit. It's funny.
This is also a fair assessment.
My buddy was helping me fix my car today, and he was saying that he was like, my girl is fucking up right now. However you said it. Basically, she's probably mad at him for something. But I was like, and in my head, well, I kind of said it out loud. I was like, but ain't that how they all are? Like,
yeah, dude. You just gotta pick your level of crazy and try to maintain and deal with it. That's really the only science there is. Don't go any farther than that because you won't find it, my friend.
I saw this meme today. It was saying like once you like ladies, if you find a man that's at his peace, like be careful because he might drop you just for breathing.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking true. Like you if I'm talking to you or we're trying to see what's up and then you do some crazy shit, I'm out.
I'm done. Yeah,
because I don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah.
We as men in general.
Yeah, it's like I already know what I can fucking be at peace by myself. I don't need you for anything.
What was the Riz thing going on? What was that?
The Riz thing?
Oh man, not Riz. What was the song? The guy that was coming to? Oh fuck! You had like a whole little video on it. Man,
What video are you talking about?
it's the dude where he was basically talking about like how women talk nowadays. He was like, this girl didn't open the door for me, and he was like, there was like a catchphrase he had with it. And I can't remember what the fuck it was.
It was a video I had?
Yeah, you showed it. This was months ago, but man, it's bothering me now.
I don't remember.
It was. I can't think of it. I know. Trust me. I'm not crazy.
I'm sure. I just don't remember it.
It's okay. But yeah. No, we don't need that shit, dude. Like peace. It's Valentine's Day. Spread love to all. All day. It's a superficial holiday. You should love each other every day.
Rism with the tism. I don't know, man. Some of the ones that I get with, I don't have autism, but like I'm definitely neurodivergent. I fucking hate using that word, but I've been diagnosed with ADD long before it was cool to be. Just like, apparently everybody has it nowadays.
Look at me, I have ADD.
Yeah. Fucking get out. Just like nobody fucking figure your shit out. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I don't know. This world is fucking pissing me off.
It's pissing.
There's a lot. Stop fucking singing.
You don't like my singing?
No, it's horrible.
It'll be
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
such a great scene.
There's no good. Well, speaking of movies, yeah, I want to talk about. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's on. Is it on Amazon? Yeah, it's on Amazon. The Wrecking Crew.
No.
With Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista. It's a good action flick.
Yeah.
I liked it.
All right.
Plus, I've been to Hawaii. I kind of know a little Hawaiian culture. Pretty fucking cool.
All right.
I don't know why you haven't seen it. You claim to be a wrestling fan.
Well, just because I'm a wrestling fan doesn't mean I go latch on to every movie that a wrestler's in.
Yeah, you're lying.
That's not true at all, dude. Like, in any capacity. I haven't seen any of the recent Fast and Furious films with The Rock in them or anything like that.
Because that franchise is way over fucking saturated.
Dude, it's there's a final one coming out in like 2028.
Yeah, X should have been the final one. Fucking 10. Just call it now. What? Fast and Furious 11.
No, I think it's called like The Fastest and the Furious or something like that. I swear to God, I'm not even joking, dude.
Lame.
Oh man, I can't wait for it to break box office records.
It will too. Which is fucking. That shows you the state of our society, where the fucking same hashed out fucking. I mean, I like action movies, but even Rambo only had what 3. Oh well, then they redid another one later.
Yeah.
That shit
When he was
sucked.
old, yeah, where he was old, and it's
That
like,
shit was ass. What was it called? Rambo Armageddon or something?
nah, I think it was called like, no, I think it was like another take on First Blood. I think it was called First Blood, but like a modern or something like that. Stay away.
Action movies are meant to be 1 or 2 off, unless they like. Well, shit. Terminator wasn't. I guess 3 was okay.
3's all right.
It's okay, but
Yeah.
it's not. You can't top 2.
No, nothing gets past 2.
No.
1 and 2, and that's it.
Yeah, and 1 is like the origin story.
Yeah.
So that doesn't top 2.
Yeah, and I will say this, for the most part, anything after 2 is okay to watch. 3's not bad. Then you get
No,
the other ones.
I'll watch them. I've watched pretty much all of them. But nah, you can't be 2. Terminator 2, bro. That's definitely. That might be top 3 for me. Like you got Top Gun, Terminator 2. I don't know what my third. I want to say Malcolm X. I love Malcolm X.
It is a good movie. It is a very good movie.
I would venture to say, a lot of people won't go with me on this, but I'd venture to say Spike Lee's best movie.
I think that's a fair argument.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have the people who are gonna be like, no, it's Do the Right Thing or whatever, or whatever.
I like Do the Right Thing, but it's nothing on Malcolm X. Plus, for me, Malcolm X, it was it meant something to me more than Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And just because he did the story right, like it's basically pretty much follows along with the autobiography by Alex Haley.
Yeah,
but it's just Spike Lee's take on it. Like the character that Spike Lee plays in there is he said it's like not it wasn't an actual friend of his.
Yeah,
it was just like a representation of people he would have been around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Shorty was his name.
Shorty.
Yeah.
Shorty.
I do, and I'm proud of it. I don't know what he's talking about.
What do you do that you're proud of?
I don't know what we probably already moved past it.
That's very possible. That's very possible.
Okay, RJ. I guess you can do your little thing now.
My thing?
Oh, he has autism. I know.
No, you don't. A touch of the tism, do you?
I know, buddy. I know.
That's all right. That's all right. One day you will be okay.
RJ doesn't think he. Well, I don't know. You got something going on.
I got something. I like that. But you guys got something here with
I don't know
us
if it's
as well.
autism. I think yours might be more ADD.
Think I'm fucking dumb? It's like, could you imagine?
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
Relax.
bro. First of all, let me give you a little lesson, buddy. People with probably even autism as well, or whatever, depending on the spectrum. People with ADD usually have higher levels of intelligence than normies.
That's cool. I'm smart too.
I'm just saying.
And you guys are smart for listening to us too.
Believe it or not, fucking Einstein was probably on ADD spectrum.
I can see him in his mustache and his crazy ass hair.
Oh yeah, although you mean the picture that's on my wall?
The picture that's on his wall. I got your picture on my wall.
It's Einstein, who is one of probably the greatest minds in not our time,
Ever?
ever.
There we go.
It's crazy. Like the theory of relativity is over 100 years old. Like Einstein, what? There's no way. There's no way. Because Einstein was around when Oppenheimer. Because if you saw Oppenheimer, right?
Yes.
He was in that,
He was.
but I think he was older.
Yeah, he was older in that.
So the theory of relativity, that means he had to do that when he was young. Like when did he come up with that? Now I want to know.
And while Jared's looking that up, it's my indubious responsibility to remind you guys you can catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube, and every Saturday around 6:30 p.m. ish here on the purple and green. All right.
We might be switching full time to green because we got to get everybody to get over there, though, including you, Epic, because
Come to us.
I don't know. Fucking Twitch is being shitty on money these days.
Why are you not giving us funds?
There's big streamers are moving over there. Let's put it that way. That means their pockets are hurting too. When did the theory of evolution? What?
I didn't know it was a theory.
Yeah, it just went out of my head because I read another one. Relativity. Come out like it came out. On
Yeah, like
1916. So yeah, it is over 100 years old.
yeah, 110.
How old was he? How old was Einstein? Not when he died, when he discovered the theory of relativity. 26, bro. He discovered the fucking meaning of the universe at 26 years old.
I wonder what he smoked.
I don't know if he.
I wonder if he ate some shit and was like, "Yo, dude, what?"
It's possible.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me move.
And I'm
this
not
over
saying that the drug addict or anything like that, but I would just think to something that's been around for what 110 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. He had to have some sort of epiphany, dude. Like,
Well, he's also fucking very skilled mathematician. Hold on, I gotta bring it up so everybody can see.
it would be interesting to watch somebody like this work.
I agree. I would like to have. That's the first time I've ever seen him with not gray hair.
You know, it's funny. You're fucking right. If you were like, "Hey, that's Albert Einstein," I'd tell you you're lying to me. It's like that's not Einstein.
No, it looks like him. I'm just used to seeing him in the old picture. I didn't realize he was that young. Oh, he's in his 20s when he came up with this shit, and we're still trying to prove that shit wrong today. That's what science is. It's trying to prove theories wrong, and as much as we try, we have not broken it yet. So that's again one of the greatest minds of ever.
Of existence.
1916 and 26 years old is crazy. That's why I have him on my wall. I got a lot of great men on my wall, which sounds weird, but I got Einstein, I got Bruce Lee, prodigy of Mobb Deep, of course. One of my favorite rappers. Very slept on lyricist, I would also say. Did I say Malcolm X? No, I didn't say Malcolm X yet. I got Leonard Nimoy as Spock, the early Spock on the show, and Jack Nicholson. That's because we were born the same day. And I like Jack Nicholson.
I mean, Jack Nicholson's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Pretty cool dude.
He used to bang all the fucking hotties. in
Ever
Hollywood.
dance with the devil in a pale moonlight?
There might be lots without him, my mind rot interweb. What? There might be lots of him without mind rot interwebs.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, wait. When you don't have to have the mind rot that is the internet, you might be as smart as him. Yeah. Yeah, I think what the internet has done is just distract a lot of people. That's another thing. I didn't get to read the actual article yet, but apparently Gen Z is the first generation that's dumber than the generation before them. And it's a lot of it because of just on the fucking phone and the iPad and just like you said, brain rot on the interwebs. It's doing it to all of us. We become so dependent on it. I don't know, man. And it's probably just as addictive as any other drug because it's dopamine hits.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take a 13-hour drive in complete silence. Nah, then people might think I have bodies in a field somewhere if I did something like
Nobody
that.
knows that it's complete silence. I don't think there's nothing wrong with not listening to anything when you're driving.
No, I don't think so either.
Especially when you have the fucking stereo system you have.
Anyway, The stereo system that we listen to this podcast on, that you listen to this podcast
Oh yeah,
on.
you already did that. Don't do it again.
Wasn't going to do it again, dickhead.
Sound like you were. Millennials are the first generation that will not be better off than the generation before them. I agree with that too. I'll put it this way: as being part of Gen X, technically, I'm in the middle. Like, there's a very small window because where I was born, that we were alive during a time where there was no internet, and we had to be outside, all that shit, all the time. And then after that, there was nothing but the internet and technology. Like, there's kids past a certain point that all they ever knew was the internet.
Yeah, I know. It's wrong.
But I remember a time where there was no internet.
Yeah, I do too.
When you were 85?
I was born in 88.
So yeah, you're millennial. You're just outside of it's 85, which is the end of the Zennial part.
Yeah, so it's
But
just
yeah,
crazy.
But the internet, you would have had the internet. You just didn't have access to it.
No, I didn't. We didn't get the internet till I was probably like maybe 10 years old.
Yeah. You personally, but the internet existed already, and people were using it.
I see. Okay, that's fair, but I didn't.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'm still very intelligent.
Fuck this! I just ran out of whiskey. Oh well, that means you got to stop drinking. What was I saying? He was saying. This is what I kind of have gathered, and this is just my own like gathering of just data for myself. No like real study has been done, but I feel like the boomer generation were just greedy.
That's probably
Are greedy. Because especially like as far as like we were talking about the government, they hoarded a lot of resources, i.e. money, which is now why we can't afford housing, and they were just greedy. They just kept kicking the debt down the road toward later generations.
Yeah, I know. When basic essentials are fucking expensive, I can't buy a house, I can't buy a car, I can't buy anything I need. You know.
Yeah, and barely can buy food.
Yeah, so it stinks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stink.
I've got
once
an
it
hour
does.
and a half to make it to my truck and bro, lay your ass down. Yeah, take a nap.
Yeah, take a nap, dude. Yeah, don't be.
We're about to leave, so you can
yeah.
you can go take your little nap right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. What it is, I don't know. Well, but I'm excited.
You'll find out.
We'll find out, and we will see you guys next week. Jared, could you remind them who they spend their time with?
Damn, motherfucker. I ain't even got there yet. I thought you were gonna do some spiel
No.
but not the spiel. But
No. I wasn't gonna go on any spiel.
I made it the whole episode with one eye open. Well, congratulations to you. See you next week, guys.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist forever.